ask yourself the question, would I want to live with me if I didn't have to live with me? Are you kind of person that creates an environment full of joy, full of peace, full of love? Hey everyone, it's Chris here. Well, like so many of you right now, our kids are going back to school. I've got two daughters. One is a senior in high school, and the other one has left us to go to another country to do her second year. Catherine's going to be studying her second year of university over in London, so she plans on being able to sip some tea with the Queen, but we'll see how that's going to go. Now, I've got to tell you, it was awesome having Catherine home for the summer. We had such a great time. We had so many meals together. She loves to cook, so many awesome conversations. But let me tell you an area of parenting where I really failed. In some way, I failed to teach my daughter that when you take off your dirty clothing, you can put that clothing in the laundry basket. But for some reason, my daughters think that, the dirty laundry on the floor, maybe just kind of thrown and flung under their bed. You would be shocked to see where I found dirty laundry of my daughters. And I remember I was walking around in the beginning of summer because I'd been used to Catherine having all of her dirty laundry in her college dorm, not in my house. And I would walk around with Nick and go, can you believe it? I mean, she's almost an adult now. And I remember Nick going, Chris, can you not see the joy of having Catherine home? And you know what? There's going to come a day where you are going to miss this dirty laundry lying everywhere. And can I just tell you, with my daughter going off to London, I'm confessing to you all that I already miss all of those clothes everywhere. Do you realize how one simple shift in our attitudes actually can change everything? Instead of murmuring, grumbling, and complaining about a whole lot of stuff, we can look at normal everyday things. Now, I know it's a ridiculous example. We're talking about our teenage kids' laundry on the floor. But at the end of the day, it is so many small things like that that either make our day or break our day. And we can make a decision in the midst of all of that we are going to be speaking words of life and words of hope, words of purpose to literally change the atmosphere of our environment. Maybe you walk into a workplace, and let me tell you, you could tell from the vibe that things are off. People are angry, or maybe you're in a workplace full of gossip or slander, or sort of a dog-eat-dog world. Do you realize that you are a carrier of the presence of God, that you can walk into that place, and the same Spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the dead lives on the inside of you. So you can literally change the atmosphere of that work environment. You can speak words of life. You can speak words of hope. You can speak words of purpose. You can put courage and strength and just shift the whole atmosphere of a place by the very words that you speak. I could do that in my own home. I could have either walked around for the entire summer murmuring, grumbling, and complaining about all the dirty laundry everywhere, or, and thank God for Nick, I chose very quickly to adjust my attitude. I could just choose to be grateful that my college daughter actually wanted to come home, wanted to have meals with us, wanted to cook with us, wanted to share in all of the summer activities with us. I wanted to create an environment in my home where my kids want to keep coming home and want to keep being with us. So ask yourself, sometimes it's good to ask yourself the question, would I want to live with me if I didn't have to live with me? Are you kind of person that creates an environment full of joy, full of peace, full of love? Listen, we have a chaotic world. We've got a turbulent world. We've got a world full of pain and suffering. It's kind of quite a mean world out there. You and I can bring kindness into every situation. You go, Chris, how do I do that? Because we have the capacity to produce the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, kindness, goodness, long-suffering, patience, self-control. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives on the inside of us, so we can be carriers of this thing into the world around us and literally transform the environments that we are a part of. You and I are called to be agents of change and transformation. We shouldn't become the environment that we walk into. We should be able to change those environments. We are the carriers of the light of God. So we walk into a dark place, we carry the light of God, we carry the purpose of God, we carry the hope of God. So we don't just have to adapt to any situation that we walk into, we actually can change it. We can speak words of life, words of courage, words of strength, words of exhortation. We can declare the the promises of God and decree the promises of God. Listen, I'm getting myself fired up just talking to you. That we literally can change the way we feel by the words that we speak. We frame our world with the words that we speak. Our words can create hope. Our words can create joy. Our words can create peace, or our words can add to chaos and to anger and to divisiveness. And so let's make a decision that we are not going to be people that are hopeless, but we're going to be people that bring hope into every circumstance that we walk into. We are going to see the atmosphere of our world change because we're going to be carriers of hope, not carriers of despair, not carriers of fear, not carriers of doubt, not carriers of negativity, but carriers of hope. And that's why I've written a brand new devotional called Resilient Hope to help us be carriers of hope in the world around us and to bring transformation and change to the world around us. So my brand new book, Resilient of Hope, is released this month. You can get your copy, and I am so pumped for you to be encouraged and empowered through this book. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. I hope you'll share your thoughts in the comments, and if you feel led, please share this video with a friend who needs to see it. Thanks so much for watching.